do it here, folks. Let's get into it, folks. It's main event Saturday in North America, and we have yet to kick things off with a European rematch. Can Evo get their revenge and send the businessmen home, folks? It's strictly business versus Evo. Rocket League fans, get up and get loud. It's game day.
More ball, just throws the defense off the TV so much.
He's got that mechanical ability that in this match in particular definitely get them over the edge. Crispy gets a great follow-up touch and so a nice close angle redirect as strictly business are all business here at the start. Great catch.
Great catch, great follow-up touch to get it past Arju. Ikso with a tight angle.
It's that strict rotational philosophy that they really have to stick to because there's not a real standout mechanical player on this team. And so you kind of have to rely on that synergy and not have that happen to you. Strictly business, it happens to them. Arju gets credit for the goal here as Ikso couldn't come up with a clear.
Yeah, you see it bounces off of Air's car. Air tries to, it's a little iffy speed. They go for a pre-jump there, but that's right. Speed there too from Arju. Able to get these pitching here, doesn't keep that ball in play. Low on boost, but it doesn't matter. Pass shot, Relating Wave scores, and Evo with the lead.
Relating Wave is always reliable in these kind of situations. In the right spot, makes a great touch. But how about that pass from Arju? Should get it. Tight. The struggles kind of continue for Strictly Business to actually get control of this ball. Able to prevent another one here. They might have an open net. Eris, easy goal. Strictly Business start where they began in game one here on game two.
Yeah, I mean, this is great 50. Crispy plays it up high. Arju's in no man's land, and it just
Strictly Business, they're happy to play with time. There's not a lot of it left. Evo, actually get a nice touch. Relating Wave sees the space, gets in control, got his line on the ball, and Arju puts it underneath. Make no mistake, though, Relating Wave sets it all up.
You're absolutely right. Look at that from Wave, taking his time there. Yeah, he gets bumped from Aris, but he gets the beat. And then, of course, great play from Relating Wave, just taking his time.
How you think about that last play between Crispy and Aris?
Oh, no.
Oh, whoa, huge whiff. You ain't thinking about it anymore. You'll take the freebies as they come. Crispy puts that one out.
Oh, good speed, but Arju, that is unfortunate from him. Just
hold on to the ball this time. The Relating Wave played a close angle. Arju takes the midfield boost. He's ready to receive this. Pop out. It's a close rotation. Aris was up tight. He was expecting a challenge from Crispy. He got nothing, and Arju finds the back of the net.
Again, this is where that aggressiveness goes, right? You see Aris expecting to play, and he's pushed up way far.
Evo trying to press. Speed holds the ball. Arju's got full boost, ready to go. Relating Wave also played it deep. We'll cut here as they try to stop the counter. Ikso with the demo for Strictly Business. Nice catch from Crispy, and he slips it underneath.
And this is kind of the difference with Evo and Strictly Business, at least in this past 30 seconds. Evo just booming the ball, just trying to knock it away.
Wave having to take it back. That's the one thing is the wrong player gets a hold of that ball on Strictly Business. A lot of these giveaway touches, Team Evo seem to always think they can respond to a touch from a blue card. But that's the problem, is as soon as Strictly Business get a catch like this, and you beat one defender, for the rest of your toast.
Oh, that's so clean from Ikso too. Needed all the 15 boost. Has kept the lead here for Strictly Business. He's been doing a great job rotating.
Evo struggling to break out. You can't break out when you get deleted like that. And Ikso is eating good in game number 3. Picks up his second goal. And this one just as pretty as the last.
Good demo from Aris to set that up. Ikso with the double.
Contact. Ikso sends it across here in the final minute. But Evo, again, they get that control. Get those follow-up touches. Speed, hang on. Forces 2. No way. How'd he get through?
Speed with a poster. I like it, but you still need one more. This is great, though. Great individual touch. Crispy jumps. Ikso jumps. They know the threat, but they have to play from behind. Got to watch out for this one. Knocks it away. Aris turns, low boost. Arju a good 50. Final few seconds. Pass to Arju. Oh, but it's sent backwards, and great redirect. Oh, my, Aris. There's the dagger in game 3.
Yeah, we always see gamers leaning forward in their chair to get closer to their monitor. There's a little bit of lean back right. Woo. That's a beautiful touch. A reset. A demo to clear some space. Puts it out in front to Wave. Wave skipped it high, but there was Ikso in his way, and Aris gets the breakout, so all the pressure leads to nothing. Ikso the other way! Big 50 low for Aris!
big 50, like you said. You can just feel the tension as Eris brings the ball up the field. Ixo looking for that bump speed in an awkward spot. RG trying to barrel back.
Hold the lead, get back downfield.
Yeah, I mean, Speed was moving upfield. Relating Wave, I think, had like some of the, had like a lane here as Arju, speaking of the lanes, he's able to create one for Arju, and now they finally get on the board. This is great here because you see Speed trying to force Crispy to go up. He's watching out for the demo and then making sure to get the block this time. I remember Wave got past him earlier on this series, making sure that doesn't happen again. Now Wave with a clear. This could be their best shot. Speed's gonna have to get this one centered. Arju! Oh, it's in! Is it an own goal? I think so. And wow, Evo tie up the series.
How in the world? Oh, we get that engaged. Looks like we got the makings of it again here. Bot kickoff to start for Strictly Business. Love to start with a lead. Crispy parks the break, and Eris will pop it in. That'll be $20 to sit on the parking deck, please.
Okay. But, I mean, for Arju here, he's looking for some help. Crispy is just right on top of him right after kickoff. He just so puts a high one on. Related Wave, good stop. Crispy wants to land a follow, and now you see Eris come in. That third man for Strictly Business. No! Oh my God, I didn't think he was gonna get it. What a play here from Eris to Ixo. Drops it right down. I expected to hand the 50, but he just gets it right over.
Consistent presence in the rotation. It felt like one touch that went against expectation on any of these pushes from Evo, and all of a sudden everyone's got to drive the whole way back to their own corners. You know, you can get a pick-me-up goal here and there. It's not really going to change the result here. But, like, that's tough, especially when you have moments like this. Like, moments like this from Speed.
That's a good goal, too.
You don't get touches like that.
Easier for them defensively to get a challenge on. Still, for both these teams, kickoffs very important. We got Game 6 underway here on Neo Tokyo. Strictly Business trying to close it out, and Eris starts them off hot with the first goal.
It's exactly what Strictly Business want. Let this guy be the difference maker. Beautiful follow-up touch. Easy does it. But
Crispy did pick up the corner, though, so he's able to catch that, and Eris is dodging bumps from Speed. Speed says, okay, I'll just demo Ixo instead. Chance for Arju. Oh, it's just too high. Speed, top corner slot.
Yep, the ding, and then a nice sling from Team Evo. Arju finds his way through. Ixo is trying to dive back in time.
12 right now. Their offense has just been enormous, but they got to be careful. Ixo, that shot just off.
Evo fighting for that Game 7, fighting for their major hopes right now. Remember, both of these teams got to get the whole way through this playoff, and Arju, he knows it. He's just thinking about that game number 7 coming up, maybe.
Oh, what a pass. What a pass from Speed. This is unbelievable. They dropped 2 goals early, and what a resurgence.
Strictly Business can't find the gas pedal. Relating Wave gets bumped out. Crispy scores one right back, and Strictly Business stops some of the bleeding with yet another kickoff. Ixo gets that bump. High ball.
Well, they got the kickoffs. The kickoffs have still been efficient for them. Will it continue to be on that pace? Relating Wave's going to pick this one up and has a free ball. Air dribble bump coming. Boom! Relating Wave with a 2-goal cushion again.
The old bump and dump. Relating Wave, it's easy. You can see Eris, and you know, there ain't no way you're avoiding me here, buddy. Crispy takes it to the ground, bumps one out of the way. Eris on the wing for Ixo, but Ixo gets bumped. Speed takes the pass and wins another touch. Relating Wave on the wing. The give. Relating Wave. The goal! Oh!
Relating Wave. What a play. Got the mid, immediately turned. Great first touch and nails the follow-up off the post. Is it enough for Speed?
Keep it down, Daz.
Yeah, they're trying to keep it low. Good shot on. Eris gets the save. More pressure. Evo want to keep this ball on the blue half as time ticks down. Relating Wave with the dagger!
The wave crashes into the shore, and Strictly Business are all washed up. Relating Wave with 3 seconds, but they were playing from behind so many times in the series, Daz. Go to Champions Field. Team Evo, get the one up on Strictly Business.
When it matters the most,
See if they can do it, folks. Wavy versus Frosty. Get them on the pitch. You guys think Complexity's got it as well. They're the clear favorites here, but the favorites just lost in the last match. Everybody has strictly business against Evo, and Evo took the win there. It's time for another one, folks. A Raleigh elimination match. Can the Backspace boys finally stand up against Complexity? Let's find out. Deleted versus Complexity.
So one of the teams involved in that four-way tie, Dazzer, and Deleted was even outside of that. So Deleted, I think, is a big underdog here, not only in terms of what people expect in this matchup, but also their chances at making Raleigh, but they've had a heck of a start so far.
Yeah, great start. They seem to be able to read the kickoffs well here in the opener. And look at that from major race here. And they're making a good case for themselves with the opener.
And particularly Wavy getting a couple goals, but there's a big-time demo. You see this play so often. CRR gets the touch, gets the little tap, but goes forward for the demo. And it was important, too, to get the demo. If he just bumps it, there's
huge. Both teams have a player that can execute when in those positions. It is awkward here. Diaz putting the shot on, and the defense from Deleted not up to the task. You cannot give Diaz a free shot like that.
And you see one reason why I had the shot was CRR again.
When you have a potential play, as this one really bounces off. Good touch there from Andy. You'll see Gyro not able to get a good read. It's a good cut from Frosty. Frosty kind of playing alone, but he'll bank the shot if you give it to him.
There's not much of a window to shoot at. Andy bails out of the play. Wavy was thinking maybe Andy would go for the challenge, so Wavy being out of position. That's going to be tough for Andy, a little spicy ball. But then even Diaz predicting that pop from Andy. Oh, Wavy lands a bump. Actually causes CRR so many issues here, Dad.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it really early, right? Because CRR had a chance to actually put a shot on, and Wavy went for the bump to make him an awkward defense, though, for Deleted getting that block. I mean, they're giving Complexity so much space, and you see why that's not a good thing. Whoa, CRR! Hold on. A little bit of a mistake here from him. It's right here on this flip. He tries to, like, wave dash.
Yeah, it looks like he might have... It's out to Frosty. Gyro saves it, and Wavy there first on the scene. Now it's a 2v1, but Andy doesn't have enough boost to get downfield quickly. Still, the pass comes through. Rebound in front of net. Gyro chip shot. It's good. That's the third goal now for Deleted.
And look at the strong counterattack there as well. Wavy, great effort to get it to Andy, force the defense to panic, and Gyro make sure. Now you've got to slow down the Complexity team. We've seen them score 4 on you already. And then here comes one right there. Boom. Great demo on the play. Frosty took out Gyro, and CRR had an open net.
And perfectly at the halfway point of the game. I mean, that's how you do it. Frosty,
that's a lot of time.
Last man.
Down. Frosty couldn't read it. CRR, it's not going to be enough. Good control from Wavy here. They've got to play the clock, but they've also got to start taking control of the ball. Good 50. CRR forces it through, and it's a 2-goal game with 1:30 to go.
And this was such a good 50 from Frosty. He gets the ball, gets the touch close, tries to get the 50. Andy almost getting back-to-back 50s.
The cuts that Deleted are making, they're just making sure whoever's on the ball, you see this with Frosty, 2 up here, they want to make sure they get no control on it from Complexity. CRR though with the double, and he's got the lane, he banks it. 1-goal game here for Complexity.
But you see they were left scrambling. Andy and Wavy running into each other. That from the ceiling does get a piece of it, but Wavy, Andy, Gyro, all of them low on boost. And there's a big dive. Wavy's trying to buy time. Gyro finally gets boost, but he's not in the right position, and Diaz will get the insurance goal for Complexity with under 1 minute to go.
A little half-flip catch. Gyro tried to react to it, but just couldn't get in. It's similar to, you talked about it last game with Gyro. You're reading the play, but you're not thinking, okay, yeah, this guy's just gonna shoot it. Oh, and speaking of shooting it, CRR with the response.
Oh, man. Diaz to Frosty. Frosty to CRR. In the pace of the pass as well. Gets it up
with ease. It's anybody's game 4, though. Deleted having to play with a little bit of defense here. TRR up once again. He gets the beat. Not going to be able to get the double, but Frosty with the follow. And Complexity with the lead.
And look at how quickly Frosty makes this read. He gets the challenge, picks up the corner boost. It's a little bit of an awkward bounce. It hits off the arc. Also,
late at the corner. Wavy goes up. Andy's on the back wall, though. Again, another double commit. And Elite just can't get set. Look at that. Gyro has to back up. That's a free shot. Another goal. Complexity are forcing Deleted. They're having a breakdown defensively.
There's another Wavy and Gyro almost bumping into each other there, getting in each other's way.
And Complexity just, I mean, every goal assisted too.
And what an assist. You know, I wish it, both players could get an assist for that one as Diaz knocks another one in. We're almost at Brazil territory. We're not even halfway through. This is just a beatdown.
This
made things quite interesting, but CRR's defense, very good. You talk about the communication for Deleted, it also just feels like, in terms of the speed, once, hold on, Wavy contributing to the Deleted comeback. Gyro goes for a flip reset, gets an extra touch, and that touch from Gyro, this time Wavy's ready.
Gyro to get that catch into a flip, and the flip right through the defense. That's an excellent setup. So now they're down by 3, still time. But a 3-goal lead, and make it 4 again. Frosty, what a laser to the net.
Frosty is having his best game of the series, gets the reset, wave dash, jumps into it to get the extra power.
Yes. Wavy just trying to throw it off, almost
Everyone
in.
went.
Frosty, light touch, follow up, Frosty almost did it all. Complexity still with a chance. CR top corner. Oh, just what? What is this play, James?
All 3 of Deleted panicking yet again. They tried to go for the ball that gave. And we see Complexity take this lead, and it might be enough to knock Deleted out.
Oh, what are they doing? Is that it?
And that's the goal. Diaz, it was a race. Diaz didn't have much boost, but had enough to get there.
Oh, if you go back and look at that.
Stack up a few times, Daz, and it has not really been working out. If you're going to stack up, you really need to be on top of who's going next to avoid those double commits. Hold on. CRR will bring this in. CRR has been cooking, so reliable. Look at this first touch in the air. Gets the reset late, pushes it past both defenders who double commit.
They block. And now Complexity will move upfield. They started this series off a little shaky, but ever since they found their footing, it's just been all Complexity all the time. Gyro will pick up 1, Deleted, showing a little bit of life here late in game 5.
It's not over yet. Deleted breaking the glass, slamming that
Andy
panic
getting
button.
a piece of the ball.
Such a good fake from Frosty. Killing time. Time on Complexity's side. Rebound out to the middle. Wavy gets the goal, sneaks it in near post.
Deleted just working through the defense as much as possible. I like that from Gyro. He gets off ball, immediately makes the defender by Wavy. Maybe a chance here for a goal, but Andy gets there in time. Gets beat again. Diaz keeping this one in play. TRR for the finish. Diaz will get it and collect. It's a 2-goal lead with 11 seconds to go.
Big time goal for Diaz. CRR hit it off the bar. Diaz finishing the job. And off kickoff, Frosty in a dribble. The flick is blocked, but the time ticks away. Complexity will knock out Deleted Gaming and still have their hopes for Raleigh alive.
And that, like you said, as Frosty one more to CRR to finish. And GG's come out. Complexity survive and advance as they still are a threat to teams fighting for their major spot. They eliminate Deleted from the comp.
We'll see, folks. It's time to get into the game. Round 3. Let's get it underway with some of the biggest names in Rocket League. Red versus Yellow, both with something to prove. Let's settle it on Manfield. Space Station versus the Ultimates on the road to Raleigh.
LJ, hopefully he's got the backup generator ready in case anything happens. That was what put Ultimates in a bind in the last Open, and really what put them in this spot. Reveal. Oh! He gets a little help from his friends. Kofer gives him a little love tap right into the net.
So, and this is a situation where First Killer has to defend the pogo shot. That's a pogo. Kofer.
I think we're getting our question answered here, James.
Yeah, it might honestly result in an SSG buff. Thing to play with a bit more reckless abandon, but we see the Ultimates get the equalizing goal. It was a pinch pass across the net. Really nice from First Killer. Pre-flips into it. Chronic has no boost. Young Guns. This is the NA version. They have such a high skill shield.
Yeah.
And a Chronic.
And a Chronic, yeah, that was real fun to watch for sure. I mean, these guys, just as fun. You're kind of waiting for them. When are they going to start getting consistent? We're seeing it more and more since Kofer joined this team. Scribbles gets one up on them. Some good power.
Timeout for the Ultimates as well. Reveal and Space Station, the one calling for that pause due to those mic issues. But that gave the Ultimates a bit of a breather to be able to make a game plan and get back into this. And we do see an early goal for the Ultimates. And look who it is, Jorby.
There he is. You know he's going to show up eventually, but it is a nice setup from LJ. As everyone was expecting these two to link up and be electric.
Good communication example as well from the Ultimates being on the same page for that play. And I think that is a positive sign for Ultimate fans out there. The team having a strong start to game 2.
Well, LJ got to be kicking himself a little bit for this one. The bounce was hard to handle as it came down off of him. You see, that extra little touch shocked him, and then all of a sudden he's got to avoid a demo and can't get back in time. D over the First Killer. Chronic on small pads. First Killer can't really set it up off the ceiling. Easy for Reveal to get the clear.
Reveal does a 50 go right back over to Scribbles. Scribbles slots it. High percentage play here, Jorby.
You take the one that you know is going to go in. Don't make it fancy. You see your teammate downfield. He's getting the bump. Just put the ball on. Not crumbling under some of the pressure we're seeing Ultimates give them on Forbidden Temple so far, James. And good responses. Very physical game so far.
Oh, it's in. It's in. Oh my God. What's the radar gun say? 83 miles an hour. LJ helps that one. A pinch with Scribbles. Pop.
LJ.
And you really always have to keep a mirror fixated on him, watching him, because he is all over and he'll chase you down.
Oh, shot is very powerful from First Killer. And no problem, as First Killer finds himself at the center of all the action, keeping his team in it. But you gotta respect the pass from Chronic. The shot still has to be great.
Air dribble, wall pinch clear. Scribbles. Nice control as well, gets an extra touch. Reveal a little awkward, but still makes it work. First Killer gets an extra touch. It's gonna be by. There's the shot. There's the goal. First Killer with a nice pass, and LJ knocks it down.
Eventually they're gonna get them, and that bounce definitely kills Reveal. He has to respect Chronic's position, so he tries to play.
Take this downfield. First Killer does leave that corner boost for Chronic, and a nice bounce over this net. Could it be open? Kofer's trying to get back in time, and First Killer taps it in, and this is even after leaving that corner boost for Chronic.
Skipped right over him. I definitely know that feeling. Keep finding ways to sneak in on the counterattack. Kofer looking for another way in. No boost, no 50, and Ultimates break out again.
Scribbles gets a nice 50, will jump for it again. Gets the shot on target. Scribbles works a miracle.
That touch is ridiculous, Scribbles. I'm sorry, I thought you had conceded possession. No. Gets that touch.
Things getting a little bit crazy. You saw Chronic pre-jump on that play. It looks like he might have been able to be beaten, but defense getting back in time. Actually, Chronic making that stop. Now Scribbles, the rebound to Kofer, and Space Station win it in overtime.
Some absolutely insane control from Scrib. Gets this touch, but then that little double tap out pass. For 3 demos a game. Neither of them are here on Saturday. Reveal.
I would guess probably Commer Reddles. That would be those would be my guesses. We see an early goal for Space Station. Reveal, who you mentioned is having a great start, continues his performance here.
That's just sick. I mean, downfield James and Ultimates are left completely empty-handed.
Kofer going for a 50. And Reveal getting back just in time to defend that. SSG looking very good, but First first killer shows you that he is never down and out. What a play from first.
Oh, great setup from LJ2. A flick with pace. And dude, if it was any slower, like, you're not getting that touch. He had, like, no boost left. That's, jeez.
Just, he was so locked in. You know, he getting fouled on the shot, but it didn't matter. He beat two demos. Double demo from Reveal into a ground pinch from Kofer. This play really, it encapsulates the whole win to go for the buffer demo.
Another hit. Let's see what he can get done. That's a heavy touch. Chronic easily gets that one. This is a good start. Chronic finally breaks the seal for the ultimates, and that's gotta feel good.
It has to, after getting bullied this whole game. Wonderful first touch. Gets the flip reset.
Jay. And Scribble's there. Scribble's opted to play this touch, and wow. Got it around him. A first killer still almost made that one a meal. Reveal has a break. Underneath on the 50. It's too slow, but Kofer flexes the guns and ties it up.
Kofer is a bully. You see a Reveal wave dash into a dribble, drops it to go for a 50. Back to
LJ
back.
was on the wing of it. They had a little space. Still able to get a shot out of it, but there's another demo by Kofer. He kicks LJ out of the way, missed the double. Shot off the bar. Not the dig space station we're hoping for. There's the goal. Kofer. This man is evil.
You spotted it. He hit LJ out of the air, and this has to be...
Got smoked? Ultimates are going to get set down in 5 games? Surely not.
There is time. Might have to come at 0 seconds for the ultimates.
Oh, he let it bounce. Nobody touches the ball. LJ denied by Reveal. First killer avoids the demo. Chronic has boost. Flicks it over one. Kofer just has to punt it into the ground. First killer caught it. First killer pops it. LJ, 2 touches. No way. First killer. Oh, and it bounced on the bottom of the post. How's that even possible? It's down. Space Station win.
Oh, that one hurt me.
Well, we'll see, folks, who is going to be number 2, who's going to be number 1. These teams with not a lot to play for, but lots of fun on the pitch. Money and pride as well, folks. 3 matches stand between NRG and the first ever North American perfect split. Can they get it done? New hotness is standing in their way. Let's get it. It's the Kings versus the Challenger for top 4.
Take the ball away again.
Yeah, Daniel really good at that. Being able to take the ball from his own back wall, beat a defender, get a 50 on another pulling out 2. It's beast mode here, double, and it's just automatic for beast mode. Atomic with the assist on that play, NRG up in game 1.
Yeah, no, this was tough. Cheese getting harassed as he had to avoid a bump rush. And beast mode, like you said, automatic. I'll slot it every time.
And we talked about it earlier here, but we do have confirmation as a tying goal goes in from Justin. Game tied 1-1 apiece. But I was going to say, Falcons have taken down Vision, which means Twisted Minds to Raleigh and we're off. Magic Bear in transition, but it kind of gives away possession here to Atomic. Final 15, and a chance to see a late goal. Beast mode, got to go quick. Does get a good first touch. Has the flip reset, beast mode!
I had a feeling as soon as he got this catch, this was headed to the net. Perfect touch off the ceiling. You had Atomic harassing Magic Bear downfield. Gen.G have hope of beating this NRG team. 84 points in the last game. Someone who I was saying is the centerpiece of this roster. If he's not performing, well, you saw what the offense did for Gen.G. Nothing! Beast mode! He's the offense. He's the truth for NRG. Atomic, though, you got to talk about that setup.
Point A to point B. Into the top corner. There it is. Atomic flick reset. And sometimes you lead into uncomfortable spots.
Gen.G get a chance to get set up, but I mean, that touch, nobody's ready. Cheese was back in his own corner, and everybody from Gen.G was back in the nosebleeds, while NRG are just in free play.
Yeah, Cheese thinks that the play is going to be on the wall. You see it, he goes up the wall.
Go get boost. He went to go grab that midfield, gets behind Justin. Justin, no midfield boost is going to spawn. Magic Bear just took that, so he's got to do it all himself here. Maybe he can.
He does, he does.
Hello?
You needed someone to do it all, and the Bear shows up. I mean, it's really a good beat because Daniel goes up. Beast Mode's expecting a 50 here, but Magic gets by him. aggressive. Beast Mode's also one NRG's a team that easily knows how to mitigate that, again, which makes it hard to play in that style of play against them. So there's no, I mean, that series was a sweep. This series could be like that, but Gen G have other plans. Justin on the board.
And slowly, Gen G were finding some positives throughout those first 2 games, and this time they start with a positive.
So they're going to get a pass there to Atomic. Looked like it was a good one, but the defense from Gen G very set. They done a good job of not letting NRG through, but that might be the one that gets through. What? Beast Mode got a foot there.
Daniel holds it on the reset, and the call off the bump into the flip reset catch, bro. You can't make it up.
NRG looked very, very comfortable in front of offense. A couple of pre-jump plays happening from them. I saw Atomic lead blocking for Dan. Beast Mode wasn't in the play, but that gets through, and Gen G, off of this from Magic Bear, finds the gap and gets the goal.
Yeah, Daniel, he had to play against that first defender, and his flip reset ends up giving it up. And like you said, the bump.
RG with the ball. Here's Daniel. Musty can't get past Cheese. Justin on the back wall. Nice touch for Atomic. There's the shot, but Justin knocks it away. Daniel, low boost. Atomic and Beast Mode both up. Drop down. Dan's got it. Goal!
Oh, Gen G are looking left, looking right, up, down. Which way is this going? He sees Beast Mode in the air, freezes him on the backboard. Cheese is like, what's happening?
Daniel, as they just were low boost and not necessarily the best spot. And you need that. You need that level of communication in those moments. Now NRG able to pick up possession again, and you know what happens when they do that? They win!
From point A to point B. And sometimes you add a little bit of seasoning to it. Daniel. Spicy! Oh, back chip over to Magic Bear. Hard shot off the cross.
Good try for the shot, but not good enough. Magic Bear, if he can get things going, could be an X factor here. Sets it up for Cheese, and Gen G on the board here first.
Way to hold the pressure. You collect the boost, and nobody can do anything. Beast Mode is forced to stretch. It's going to be tough to win that 50 at all. Look, no boost.
Get that kind of breakthrough and really apply pressure and try to boost starve the other.
Beast Mode got good catch initially. Atomic beats Magic straight to the ball, and Daniel puts a little bit of flair on his shot here. Well, I'm talking about this touch from Atomic.
Ooh. Touch is great because everyone's looking at Beast Mode. You can see Justin too.
Now pre-jump Cheese's touch.
That one gets thrown away. Justin a chance to shoot. Magic Bear tried to run interference as well. Cheese with a solo. Cheese could do it all. He got it. Cheese strikes again.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Cheese. Avoids Beast Mode, who tried to find the read. Atomic, no touch, no bump. They need that ability to respond, actually get through that first attack, the first attack on defense, if you will, because NRG are just so quick on it. Case in point, tie game.
Like you said, case in point Atomic to point Beast Mode again. Good 50. Atomic just gives it right back to him on a dime, and Beast Mode's ready for it. That's how
there's no way he's gonna get height under that, right? Oh man, well, NRG might keep pre-jumping at this point. How about a fake? Aerial fake! Goodbye, good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Atomic goes up. There's the fake, and Beast Mode with the completely ready for it. NRG with the finish in 4 as the 3-peat.